this all set up. Hello everyone, it is I, Azeroth. Welcome to another stream. No Steam, I couldn't get it to work, sadly, so let me change stream title real quick. Beep beep pop 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 pop. We're just gonna do some Minecraft instead. Go figure that it doesn't work. Don't know why it stopped working, but you know, it is what it is. Beep 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 boom. Launch that. While we go wait for that. How have all your days been? My day's been pretty well. Let's see. I wish I could get it working again so we could do Skyrim. We haven't done that in forever. Like 3 months it's been since we last did Skyrim. I really want to get that to play again. Though it doesn't work, so what can you do? Let's see. Minecraft, why you taking so long? Fix that. If it doesn't work, Minecraft, I'll switch to be right back, get my Switch, and we'll power up a Switch game instead. And if that doesn't work, we always got Digimon and Pokemon to work off of. Got backup games for my backups. And if all else fails, we can do art. Ooh. Alright. I want to work on the realm that I play on with Yami, so I'll do that. Change game capture. Oh, it already connected to it. Nice. Switch to chatting real quick while I get into the game. There we are. Move the thing here. There we go. That's better. I've got... Hopefully my rewards are fair. I've been trying to figure them out. Alright, no one's in the world. That's fine. Might have to put some music up though. I need to make a few reactor rails. Forget how to make them though. Oh. Pretty sure we have some gold somewhere in redstone. Ooh, we do not have enough gold. Definitely nowhere near enough to make what we're thinking of. Oh, hi Sabasa. Welcome to the stream. If the music's too loud, tell me. Not nearly enough, but it'll do for now, for what we plan on doing. How do I close this? There we go. How's your day been? It's nice to see you got the founder's badge. You deserve it. But I wonder why you're not... You don't... Oh, what happened? You don't have the thing I gave. So... Oh well. I don't know how to do it. As you know, this is Yami's realm. And currently... Oh, I need more of this stuff. And I think I left that over there. I forget I can't fly in this game. In this mode. I tried to fly, but you can't fly here. Oh! I forgot we shouldn't be out at night. Yeah! Run! Ooh! Oh, jeez. It's fine. We're fine. It's all good. Now, because of the forest I've made, the skeletons are gonna be killed. Ah! Won't be killed by fire. Oh! Snap. It's fine. It's all okay. Hip, hip. Up we go. Oh. So I don't think we have enough rails. But we should have enough for what I plan to do. So let's see where we slow. Or where it slows. Push this forward and follow it. Oops. Definitely not nearly enough reactor rails for what I plan to have here. We would need... Okay, so... Let's do this. So assuming we start from here, it's gonna go... I don't have a pickaxe, so this is gonna just have to be like this till I can get one. Ooh, I smell the lunch I made. I should eat that later. Let's see. So, boss, any ideas of what we should do in Minecraft today? Maybe look for some gold. see if we can find any spare gold lying around near spawn. Miscellaneous. Oh, let's work on the theater since we have so much extra of this. Excuse me. We also need to make a compass. Maybe we can do that first after this. And then finally get this corner of the map all filled out for our... Oh wait, right, we need more leather. Oh, we can go to get the cows now, I think. At least. There's not going to be windows over here since this is going to be the seating areas. And obviously no windows for the back of the theater. What do you all want to talk about? Oh, jeez. How did I not take damage? I'm trying to think of topics, but nothing in my life has really been interesting to talk about as of yet. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. So, the guest would come in, and then there'd be a staircase. There also has to be a secret back entrance for the actors, so let's make it a secret, obviously. So the actors, like, so the guest would just, like, climb up this way. Yeah, kind of like this. The actors would, like, come from the bottom of this staircase. The torch down here so mobs don't spawn. Yeah, no, this is good. So let me put the floor here. There we go. And then same thing for this side. Good. Make sure it's the same height. Then the guest would enter, and then they have like the little stairway. Ooh, maybe I should build it this way instead on both sides. Because then I can do this. Yeah, no, that's better. That's better fit. Alright, let's fix this side then. Also gives the fake actors more space. So let's see what I did for this side. Oh, right, these are uneven, so... Forgot about that. One side's bigger than the other. Yeah, well then, let's see. Whoops. Oh yeah, no, it's a lot more spacious now that I did that. They'll be uneven, but at least there's space. Guess this is why I need so much spruce. Gotta run back to the castle. Ah! Okay, okay. So we'll finish that, and then we can do some art for 30 minutes. Because I think that sounds fun. I'll draw some more, maybe emotes, or maybe I'll draw some characters that I made up in my own head and tell their story. Kind of like a storyteller time. Yes, that sounds better. Because then at least I'll have something to talk about since I know the characters. Since, you know, I created them. Ooh, I could draw myself, tell about myself. And then as I draw the other characters, tell their plot. Yes, perfect. I'll start with the characters that don't have the most story. As in, they don't have the clearest background. Starting with the oldest character I made, Terravale Creeper. When I first found Minecraft, I obviously wanted to make a character that could play in the game that wasn't Steve. But then I saw all the monsters, and I thought to myself, what if they were all one monster? Thus, Terravale Creeper was born. Not the most creative character in the world, but I was bored. I had nothing better to do. Next character would have been... Okay, there's nothing there. I thought there was something there. I should light this place up a bit more. Also build this up a bit. So people don't fall off. And then so they don't climb up here. This theater is going to be huge. There, now they definitely can't climb up. And they have a decent view of the theater. So the chairs will be here. Like, there won't be a lot of seats for this theater now that I realize how it's built. But that's fine. The most seats will be for the front. So here's the stage. This is the entrance. Let's have these represent chairs. So chairs should be right after the entrance. So you enter. Maybe I should make this longer. It feels like it needs to be longer. Because look at this. There'd be only 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seats. That's ludicrous. That's not a theater. That's like a private something or other. There it is. What other characters did I make that I know how to draw? Elon Husk. Before I knew Elon Musk was a person, I created Elon Husk. And then I realized their names sounded very similar, and I was like, well, it's too late to change Elon's name. Didn't intend for that to happen. Though they look entirely different, so it's fine. Then there's Aerosev, my mage character I mentioned before. Summons demons. And, you know, I was planning on making him someone I knew, but there's no one really to play the character. Except for myself, since it's a character I know of. What am I supposed to do with all this garbage? I need leather, so let's go get the cow. See if we have enough rails there that we can go back and forth easily. Go, go, Power Rangers! Do 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 do. Sorry about my snivels. My sniffles. So I think we definitely need more rails on that side so we can be sent back that way. Because we definitely don't have enough rails on this end. I almost have enough, but not nearly enough. We need a little bit more gold for this. Perfect. That's all I needed from you guys. Thanks. See ya. Wait, let me check if there's any garbage in here that I can throw. This, some dirt. Maybe those seeds and nuggets. No, I'm gonna keep the sugar cane. That's actually important. Maybe random string and bone that I just have. Maybe extra wood, so if I need it. There we go. I know where to look. Come on. Oh. Okay, we made it. We'll definitely need more to shoot forward, but yeah, we'll definitely need more to shoot, like, continue going, but that was good. We are able to get up here at least. So this is gonna die, so I'm just gonna... Nice. That's strategy. Well, no, I was pushing the cart forward so it would keep going. It was my plan. So it'd be quicker. I also don't have a sword on me, so you have to do what you gotta do. Oh, I should have left the wheat there. It's fine. We need to make a compass. No, wait, we already have a compass. We need to make a map. Let's see. If I can get up here. Did I make another compass? No, I did not. Alright, where's my iron? I forgot how to make a compass, so I'm just gonna take all that I can get. Boop. And then I need to make lots of paper. Whoops. Nope. Need 2 more. And then how do I make a frame? Ah, perfect. Let's go see my map room before I do anything, so I know where I'm, you know, grabbing to complete the map of my little area of Death Valley. I need this quadrant. No, so I need to go to the island and beyond the start of my little arena. So I need to go... I'll go to the center of the arena and see if that works. I'll go... It looks like it cuts off around here. Yes, perfect. Alright. That's good for today, for the stream of Minecraft section. We'll switch to the art section right after we put this map up. And then I could just do storytelling so it's not filled with audible silence. I'm not good at the rambling part of streaming, as you can tell. I'm better at storytelling. Alright. Map room! Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Perfect. Alright. So, here's the theater. The arena. Doesn't look like it's matching up properly, so let me just do that. This. And then this. Just resetting it to update anything that's changed. Yep. And then obviously the cow farm, but I'm not adding that to my map because what would be the point? So that's my section of the world. Alright, let's switch up stream. Switch to just chatting as I power up Photoshop. Well, that's my intro song. That's better. Let's put this on loop, just in case. Alright, let me go to here. Change it to art. Alright. So like I said, we're gonna be just drawing my characters that I've made myself in my free time. Oh, wow, it filled in instantly. I didn't have to change anything. Alright, let me lower my music a bit. Is it too loud? Tell me if it's too loud. So let's get started with the origin story of Terravale Creeper. Now, it's not the most complicated origin story. His story is very simple. Well, I say simple because it started out simple. Terravale Creeper is a monster, for lack of a better term. I loved making monsters because it helped me understand that they aren't, well, physically possible. Okay, so that's good for base body. Add some so Terravale Creeper is everything I feared when I was a young demon learning about the world and what humans have in store for us if we were ever to try to enter the real world, the mortal realm. How am I gonna do this? So, Terravale Creeper, I don't know how to draw spider legs, but he has the lower half of a spider, the upper half of, I don't know what I was going for its upper half, but he has leathery black dragon-like wings. You know, as you do. He had long, thin arms with 3 fingers at the end. Arms. The kind of arms that you'd say, well, that's not human. He had claws that can tear out people's souls and he'd consume them to feed into what he is, a creature of nightmares. He didn't quite like being the way he is, being born of dreams of a child. Oh no. The stream, nope, stream's dying. Uh-oh. Oh. Steam. Stop. Close. Close. Alright. Where was I? Right. So his story is one of tragedy. I didn't understand real storytelling when I created this creature. It has no real emotions. It feeds off of the fears, the wants, the desires of humans as it tries to figure out why it exists. Because a creature this horrible, this terrible, who would ever think this up? I tell you who. A young demon living in... Oh? As I was saying, this monster... How do I merge down layers? I don't know, but let's just add the color layer, I guess. This monster, feeding off the soul of humans, eventually learned how to feel emotions. And because of that, he realized the error of his ways. Eating souls is not, nice. He felt bad, so in order to make amends, he fled the universe, searching for a way to end his existence. Because this creature, when I made it, is immortal. It cannot die by normal means. The method of killing it is unknown to it and to all those who are brave enough or foolish enough to try. So that's his basic story. Nothing too intense. Very basic, if I had to say anything. In order to blend in with the humans, obviously he wouldn't be in this form, and he has a human form, but I think the monster form would be much more fun to draw. Dark leathered wings. And his eyes are purple. Right now they're black, but that's mostly because I forgot that I wanted to color them in. But I can add purple on top since technically his head is a skull. Oh yeah, we're going there. So the next one we'll do probably going to be my space bounty hunter. The man, the myth, the legend. Neon Husk. His story is much more complex than Terravale's. As I was watching movies now and learning how to properly write a character, his story has much more depth to it, if I were to say. Normal human, of course. but not a normal human life. He comes from sort of a sci-fi world where a group of humans find out how to do space travel and thus create the Galactic Federation Alliance. I should probably talk about his story when I start drawing him, but it's not, yeah, I'll just wait. In the meantime, I guess I'll describe more of Terraveil's powers. Terraveil not only can tear souls out of beings, it can also create emotions in them. The most powerful of all being fear that he feeds on, thus his form looks like this. When not feeding off the fear of the innocent and the wicked, he just kinda does his own thing. I don't know what he does in his off time. Make this purpley because I want it to at least look different from the dark. And he's like that dark grayish black color because he lives in space. Because of course he does. Why wouldn't he? He's able to breathe space air. There's no such thing as space air. That's how you can tell his character was not really thought out. I thought that you could just... He doesn't actually breathe space air, he just doesn't breathe. Which I guess makes more sense than breathing space air, technically. But it's not really a good starting off point, you know. Drawing a spider's body is really hard, though. I never know which way the legs go, so that's why I don't draw him that much anymore in this form and draw him in his human form more, as the human form is much easier to draw him, and has gained a lot more plot than the monster form. His human form, better known as TVC, as you can see the file is called, is his attempt to blend in with humanity, causing his eventual downfall and suffering. Just generally bad times for this character all around. Don't know why. Probably because I was like, monsters are bad, so he must have bad times to be bad. I don't know. Alright, that's that done. Drawing my characters is fun, though. Hold on, let me get rid of the background. Oh god. Right, I need to always do a touch-up layer. Are you having fun, Tsubasa, if you're still here? I hope you are. I know I'm not that, energetic as a person, or in this case as a demon, but I hope my little ramblings of my story are interesting in the least, at least, for the least, fleur de lis, I don't know. Alright, that's good that you're still here. I hope you're having good times. It's hard to check that, you know, so I've got to ask verbally. I can't not know. I need to know what goes inside that head of yours. Let's see. There. Brilliant. I need to save this as a PDF if I remember right. No, not a PDF, a PNG. go. It's that safe. Now to work on Neilon. His story, like I was saying, is a little bit more complicated and a little bit more fleshed out. Since I was learning how to write stories, the Elon Husk, cadet of the Galactic Federation. Maybe I'll just do like a profile instead because I don't want to draw his like whole leg and outfit. Do it like a cheers emote. It's like a erase this real quick. Do an arm. Arm goes like. His story is one of betrayal. I don't know why I do that always with my characters. I give them like tragic backstories because I think that would make them more interesting. But thus is the beginnings of a writer, am I right? So this is Han. Mug. If I could spell, that is. This is gonna be a gigantic mug, oh my gosh. Well, it's space, so maybe that's how mugs look now. There. Like a... and then... He was once a cadet of the Great Galactic Empire, or Federation in this case. But then, tragedy struck. His whole deal is that he went on a mission, had to go to a planet with the relatively dangerous monsters, and so his information team told him that there was a monster that could spit acid. Of course, he was like, we've got this, we've got stuff to handle this. It did not go his way. His entire arm was basically rendered useless, and most of, I forget if it's the right or left side of his face, but one side of his face, I think it's just like his right arm and the right side of his face, from what I remember, got scarred and burned away by the acid from the monster. Of course, not happy of that. He was left on the planet by himself. Because, well, it was going to be reported that he died since his wounds were too severe to treat on the ship for some reason. But in actuality, it was a plot to try to get a species of robots to come out of hiding, since they love to repair things that are broken And Neilon was just the perfect person who had no social standing in the Federation yet, so he could be used as a pawn for the political game of the Federation as they were trying to get a deal with these aliens. Of course, nothing goes to the Federation's plan, as not only do the robots refuse to have a deal with the humans of the Federation, but instead just take Neilon's body and go off into the galaxy. Of course, Neilon wakes up and finds that he's been upgraded with a robotic arm. Some of his neck, like what areas that it's where his arm is connected, like some of his shoulder and like a little bit of his chest got also acid spritzed on it, so like there's a metal plating there to protect it from any more harm. He obviously freaks out since, you know, he didn't ask for this. He didn't want his face to be mangled like that. But he's thankful for the robot saving his life since, you know, he's now alive and well enough as it is. But then he learns the robots plan to do more experiments on him since they've never seen an organic being like a human before. So obviously, he needs to get out of there. So he plans an escape and manages to commandeer a ship. And he gets off the planet. Tries to get back home to the Federation and they refuse to let him in. For they don't recognize him anymore. His face far too mangled for their systems to recognize. And so, in his rage of being betrayed by the people that he thought he could trust, he turns to crime to try to get back home that way. Of course, it doesn't work and completely backfires, making him a criminal known throughout the Galactic Federation archives. Neilon Husk, bounty hunter, stranded from his home ship and his home life, he scours the galaxy in search of something to fill the void of his heart that the Federation tore away from him. His life wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good either, so he wants just to find a place to call home without the worry of the Federation catching up to him and putting him behind bars. And that's his basic story. It's not the greatest story I could have come up with, but seeing as I was in greatest stories to begin with, it's better than what I could have hoped for. Neilon goes from planet to planet, and I've written stories with him going to other universes where he can interact with characters that I like because, well, he's traveling through space and time. Of course he can visit other planets, why not? He's mostly my character that I used to be like, oh, he's in this universe, but now he's in this one, what? It's kind of like that kind of character where it's like, oh, I can insert him anywhere since he can be anywhere at any time. But I like that about him. Maybe I should make this like blue. Perfect. And I don't know what else to particularly say about his character. Obviously, since I'm drawing him with like a mug, he likes to travel the galaxy also in search of good places to rest and relax. Wind down after a long day of running away from the Galactic Federation. to sit back and just enjoy the fact that he can travel to wherever he wants now without the restrictions of the Federation put on him. Of course, he avoids planets that are not ready for galactic interaction to the best of his ability, but sometimes he finds a good planet to just like chill out on, maybe cause a few upgrades. Whoa, what did I just do? Ah. To whatever technologies is on that planet if he feels like they're ready. Which goes completely against the Galactic Federation code, but he doesn't follow that anymore. So why bother keeping it up? Obviously, he doesn't do that for planets. I already said that, but like, if the planet has no intelligent life, he's not gonna just give the animals technology advice. That would waste his time. Make this shirt that color. Perfect. He's like, take a sip of this drink. Maybe not closest skin color. Hang on, let me choose a different. There we go. Sort of pinkish. He doesn't mind wearing random colors. The one thing that is consistent is his brown coat. It's a reminder of his life before he became a bounty hunter. Huh. There's not a lot wrong, but still, I'll just go over with a little bit of white to see if I can fill anything in, just in case. Ah, perfect. Things like that, where it's clear that it's kind of clipping out. There. Done. Alright, now Aerosev. Aerosev has gone through many generations of his design. But that's mostly because since he's a magician and can use magic, I use that as an excuse to be like, oh, he can look like anything. But he always stays an elf. That's the one thing about him that stays the same. Hold on, I need to go on break. Switching to be right back. Be right back. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm back from stretching, standing, walking, making sure my back doesn't break. Alright, as I was saying, So Eros is an interesting character. I often write stories where he and I make deals. Since I'm a demon, he's a mage. Of course, the deals go awry since I'm a demon and it can't be trusted. But we still find a way to make the deals work. Work. Also, another trait of Eros that's always almost the same. His braid. He always wears that braid. Since elves have long hair, usually, not all the time, but he does, as even though he's male, he doesn't really feel the need to cut it. As why waste your time doing something so insignificant when you're busy looking at the next spell you want to cast? That's how Eros thinks. Why waste your time? I'm gonna make him do like this face. Since all of them I wanna at least like give some sort of personality. Eros is the type of person to be like, whatever do you mean? I haven't considered that as an option. Fascinating. He is the curious type, always willing to learn something new. Usually I write him as a powerful, all-knowing mage, but sometimes I write him as a mage that knows a few spells, but always wants to learn more, and thus he dabbles in the dark arts, hoping to, maybe one day, learn some forbidden knowledge that should not be known. Is this right? Yeah, that's about his skin color. He has bronze skin currently for his, like, 5th edition of what I've drawn him as. Usually I draw him with pale skin to mimic more D&D-esque skin color, but I also was like, I've never drawn a character with this kind of skin, so I want to try. Eros being my most changeable character, I figured I'd give it to him because Neilon and Terror, I'm so used to drawing them with their pale skin that I was like, I don't think I would be able to see them as the same character if I gave them darker skin, but Eros, I was like, I wonder what he'd look like with bronzer skin. He also has blonde hair still, for some reason. Mostly because that's how the book described elves of the high elf race. They can have bronze skin and blonde hair. And I was like, alright, cool. That makes sense, I guess. His blonde hair is, like, sort of darker. Not a pale blonde. Yeah. I don't think his skin is this bronze, orangey, like, weird color. But I don't know how exactly to mimic the color of the skin that he's supposed to have. It's hard to draw that type of skin as I've never done it before, so this is just gonna have to do. Oh. I realized what I did there, it's fine. He wears a brown coat. But it's much like like that. Very different from his skin color, to make sure he doesn't look like he's wearing the same color as his clothes. A much more dusty brown than the bronze brightness of his skin. Give it that element of, he wears rags, not because he can't make good clothing, but because why waste mana on making your clothes look nice when you can save that mana to make spells? Of course, he could cast a spell to make his clothes cleaner, but he does that mostly as monetary practice. With these brown clothes, it's easy to clean. Thus, he doesn't have to worry about trying to use more advanced spells. Although he does use advanced spells to clean his own home. Might change up the music, hang on. He has also gray eyes. Brilliant. Eros, while not being the most story-driven character I've made, is the most interesting for me to use when doing a story where I need a character that can move the plot along, as it were. Eris would be like, oh, but have you considered using this option? Type of deal. Eris also could be like the character like, oh, we need to do this magic spell. Luckily, I have it in my archives, though I myself can't cast it. However, with your magic, it can be done. Sort of deal with him. Alright, there we go. Sorry. My throat's just so dry. And then last of not least, me. Azeroth. Demon of Greed. Oh. Okay. My story. I've already drawn myself a couple of times, but I have not talked about my origins since my introduction stream that I did long ago when I first started my YouTube channel. Being a demon of hell, I was born of fire and flame. Pure greed is what makes up most of my day. Let's draw myself. I don't often draw myself because I can't just get my horns quite right. They're very unique. And it bothers me to no end. Oh, I've been forgetting to give my male characters Adam apples. It's fine, they're cartoons, it doesn't matter, they don't have to be realistic. It'd only matter if I was like drawing them realistically. And obviously this is not realism. Draw myself. I want to be holding something. And then the thing that's popping out from my hand. So it's gonna be like... Oh, whoops, I undid the layer. Kind of like that, yeah. Alright, cool. Gonna erase a bit of this. There. I'll just paint those green. Okay. So that's the arm done. Just like erase this. Azeroth wears a suit now, but he used to have a Greek-style toga. Mostly because I didn't know how to draw a suit properly. And I wanted to make sure he at least had some sort of clothes for when I started streaming. But also because he's a more... Oh no, it looks like his collar is open. Hold on. There we go. And then he has like this ruffled coat button up. That he also wears like a jacket over that's like not even closed properly. He also wears a vest. Like right, I'd say here. His outfit was based off of well, not just a friend, Meow, who usually sometimes drops by my streams. I was asking, oh, I should update Azeroth's outfit. What should I give them? Or give myself, in this case. I was like, I want to update the model I use to represent me in demon form. And the suit that was posted kind of looks like this one. Obviously a bit different, given that this one's obviously drawn. And yes, I did make my suit myself. Why waste money when you can just do it all on your own? I wanna do like this face. Whoa. What happened? It's opacity 100. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Erase some of the base. Yeah. Erase this bit of the arm. So this looks less weird. Alright, good. Gotta set up more. Layer, color. Let's see who's streaming while I color this. Give myself the red hair. It's like it changes pens sometimes. What happened? I don't know what happens when maybe it's because it registers that I clicked a different type of pen. Who knows? That type of pen would be good for making blush, but not for the hair. Nope. Just gonna color over all that. And then switch over to white. So my origin story, obviously a demon of greed, visiting the mortal realm via the internet to learn more about humans and to make some money on the side. That's literally it. Of course, I can use fire magic, make 2 swords that I can use to slice my enemies into twain, make them cease to exist. But not only that, I can also, well, set up demon spells of sorts, you know? Color this as well before I forget and change the color. That's gold for the cuffs and then dark black for the coat. You can change this to green after. Oh, I need to color this whole thing white. Pen! What can you do? Let's see. Yeah, no, let's go check who's live, see who we can raid after this. Ooh, Amber's live. Don't know who this is. Yummy Machi's alive. Lady Lunari and Yami. I don't think we should raid Yami because last time he decided to raid me and oh my goodness, I don't think I could top that. I just come in with 2 people, be like, hi Yami. Oh, you're busy with your stuff, that's cool. Alright, I've gotta go eat lunch now, have a good stream. Feel a bit rude, do that. So I'll just keep to myself. Decide later, maybe. Where did my music go? Oh. I hate it when YouTube does that, decides to pause for me. Maybe we'll raid Amber. We don't have a lot of people, but it'd be fun. Actually, let's check if Yami's still gonna be streaming. That is mute. Okay, good. How long has it been streaming? An hour. Wow, he's going long like I am. Oh, I'm hearing. Oh, up, mute. I heard heard Yami's voice in the background. I was like, oh, whoops, forgot to mute. We could just watch Yami's stream. That could be fun. What else should I talk about myself? I am about 3,000 years old, male demon, of course, as you do. I often draw, clearly. Oh, let me turn back this. So, fix this real quick. I can sing, I can play music, I've got a lot of talents. Since I need to make deals with all sorts of people. I have a lot of skills just in case I need them for when brokering a new deal with a human that's particularly difficult. Of course, that's not always the case. Most humans fall for my traps easily, thinking I'm a nice guy, but when in reality, I plan to take their soul. Though I've been taking many souls recently, the human greed from the internet is enough to satisfy my needs. So I haven't had the need to get any more souls, as I've been well fed. Quite well fed. Aha! Perfect. Alright, but of course, there's the occasional night munchies where I must go out in the hellscape and feed on some souls. It's only natural for my demon species. Not quite as pleasant as it used to be, but gotta do what you gotta do to survive. And bam. Alright, now for the money. Sort of like this color. I don't think my character's holding the money right in this image. Kind of like... Yeah, no, the hand is not in the right way if I was holding it like that. No, actually. The money would come through here. Hold on, let me hold some pieces of paper. Oh. It's like... You know, if I was holding money, it would hide my thumb. No. I just think it looks weird. Me and my perfectionism. Oh, right, Doom. Humans are constantly surprised that I like that game, but they seem to forget that hell is quite the place where you don't want demons to be alive, not really. Depending on the kind. You have your greed demons, which I don't get along with since we're after the same thing. Envy demons, they kind of just stick to themselves unless they get angry at you, in which case they'll hunt you down and just complain and complain and oh, they won't leave you alone. Unless you point this out to them, in which case they'll be like, oh, well, of course, they don't mean any harm. They're just envious of what you have. such is the way of having to be forced to live through that. Let's just give some pink. There we go. Oh, that's not really the color I want. There we go. Perfect. There. Brilliant. PNG. Save. Save as that. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, let's wrap up stream and see what we can do. Okay. I don't know if he's raiding yet. Let's go check on Amber. Oh yeah, looks like Amber's still streaming. Oh, she just recently started. Bomb. Alright. Switch to just chatting as we wind down. I'll post all the art that I've done on Twitter. Well, any ideas of what to do for stream? If we should raid or not raid? I don't know what other I'll do a taste of the art. To get people interested to watch the stream. Alright. I don't know. Sorry about the sigh. I just need to stretch. Best way to do the stretch is with a sigh. Oh, hi Zane. Welcome to the stream. We're just winding down before we decide what to do. Either a raid or just ending it off here. Oh. Ah! Don't mind that. Gotta love it when that happens. I wonder how they even make those messages. While we decide, I'll see what's happening. Well, if anything, we can just raid Amber. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's get raid prepared. Hold on, let me just check real quick something. Alright, well then we'll just raid Amber. Doesn't look like Yami's ending his stream yet. Which is fine, he doesn't have to. Alright. Let's get our raid up. Whoops. Copy the message if you want to join the raid. If not, then have a great evening and a great day. I will see you again in the Demon Den on Monday, where we might play some Switch games and or art. See you all then. Thank you again for